It's the fourth visit of the Home Minister Rajnath Singh after July in Jammu and Kashmir. Yesterday he was in Leh. Today he is expected to be in Kargil. My colleague Kamaljeet is joining us right now to give us the entire lowdown of the Home Minister's visit. Now Kamaljeet, this is coming at a time when there has been multiple ceasefire violation, at least 5 in the last 24 hours that we have seen. Today morning as well, we've seen ceasefire violation from the Pakistan side. What is expected from the Home Minister? Will he be making a statement as well when he visits Kargil?
Well, he's spoken out yesterday and he's expected to speak today also. But remember, his visit to Leh Ladakh is also symbolic, considering that the all-party delegation led by him had visited Kashmir, Jammu, and now it's Leh Ladakh. So obviously he will also be doing a security review of ITBP, which mans the area next to the Indo-China border. But specifically speaking about the visit, he's not only doing a security review. Remember, the DGP K. Rajendra had briefed him yesterday regarding the Baramulla encounter and also the Kashmir situation. Now remember, even as investigation are still on in Baramulla with the GPS device, a compass, empty AK-47, the other parts, this is going to be becoming a crucial part of evidence, even though there are theories which are being floated around, which have been dismissed as rumors by the security forces, is that Nitin, the person, the soldier who was martyred, was killed in a friendly fire and not in a terror gun fire. So this is something that the security forces have denied. But remember, security as such in the valley has been beefed up. But the only good news perhaps coming in Kashmir Valley is that as far as stone pelting incidents are concerned, the number has come down significantly. So even as the law and order situation, which was a main part of concern, that has been addressed to a certain extent. And Devina, if I can actually give you numbers from Friday, it's in the 1 month's time, from 86 it went down to 62. Then to 43, and last week it was only 1, and last week only 2 incidents of stone pelting happened.
Okay.
So yes, the numbers have come down, but what is now concern is that the terror organizations regrouping together, launching attacks against security forces, even as there was a surgical strike done by security forces.
And targeting key army installations like what we saw in Baramulla, Uri and Pathankot. It seems that the strategy remains the same for this proxy war which is being waged by Pakistan. Also joining me right now is Manjeet from Jammu and Ashraf from Kargil. Let me go across to Ashraf first. Ashraf, what is expected, as Kamaljeet is talking about, that Home Minister could make a statement today? We have seen that there's been another ceasefire violation, 6th one at that at Nowshera. We've seen shelling which has happened at Rajouri as well. Both the news we've reported here on India Today. But what will be the steps taken after Home Minister's visit to ensure that there is strict vigil around the border area and also on our key army installations?
Davina, it is very important and a significant visit of Home Minister here in the Ladakh region of Jammu and Kashmir. He early, as Kamaljeet was mentioning, he has already visited Kashmir Valley, then Jammu during all-party delegation. And now it was the time to visit the 3rd region of Jammu and Kashmir state, that is Kargil and Ladakh. Kargil and Ladakh is not only the hilly region of the Jammu and Kashmir state, but even the boundaries with 2 countries touch this region of the state. On one side it is China, where a Home Minister was staying for the night with the Indo-Tibetan border police, which is the prime line of guarding for the line of actual control with China. And now here, Kargil, where I am standing, just 3 to 4 kilometers away, you have the LOC with Pakistan. Just behind me, those peaks, and ahead of them is just Pakistan. And this town is the prime target of Pakistan. We have seen in Kargil War, during Kargil War, when this whole town got completely damaged by the Pakistani shelling. So the security precautions had been already taken here after the tension with Pakistan. But important is that Home Minister will be making statement today, probably in the context of the tension with Pakistan, because there is a huge presence of security forces, armed forces here in this sector of Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay.
He may give some kind of a statement here, and that is believed he will deliver after meeting the delegations here in Kargil just after 1 hour.
Ashraf, for our viewers, if you could show around you what kind of security arrangements are in place today. And we can see there are some locals also who are coming out. We do know that the situation has been one of an uneasy calm in Jammu and Kashmir for the past over 80 days.
Yeah, Devina, I will show you. This is the most, we can say, one of the most peaceful towns of the state, that is Kargil town. And even the people of Kargil had been always with the Indian Army during Kargil War, after Kargil War, and even today. Being the border district, you can see here is not too much crowd in the streets, as it is the second day of Muharram, which is being celebrated all across the country, but particularly here it is being witnessed with the big fervor. But just Rajnath Singh, the Home Minister, is going to reach in the tourist facilitation center, which is just behind me. You can see presence of some policemen there, and he will be leaving by 9:30 from Leh, and within 45 minutes he will reach by helicopter to this place. And then here some religious organizations, political organizations, people of Kargil are going to meet him inside that tourist facilitation center, which has been constructed 2 years back. And after meeting these delegations here, then he will be making a statement within the people inside that compound of the tourist facilitation Kargil here. And now all eyes are that, not the eyes of the Kargil and Ladakh people, but also the eyes of whole country.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, let me go across to Manjeet as well. Manjeet, what's the situation this morning in Jammu?
Well, Devina, the security agencies are not taking any chances. Additional forces have been deployed in and around key establishments, be it the temples and be it the railway stations, be it the national highway. We can see the national highway connecting Srinagar has been barricaded at many places. Vehicles crossing this road are being stopped, and the luggages of the people are being thoroughly checked. The authorities are really taking no chances. And besides this, security has also been beefed up at the Jammu Tawi railway station, which has been on the target of the terrorists. It was attacked 2 times previously. So the dog squads have been deployed. Additional forces have been deployed outside and inside the railway station as well. And besides this, army is also keeping a strict vigil along the line of control. Though the people have migrated to safer places, but still there are many people who are staying in their homes. Devina, besides this, strict vigil is also being maintained inside and outside the various temples and religious places. For instance, the Hindu shrine Mata Vaishno Devi and Mata Chichi temple, which is located close to Jammu, as people, not only the followers, but also the people who migrated from various places are also staying there. So security agencies are playing a double role, not only protecting the followers, but also the locals who are camping there. Devina.
All right, Manjeet, Ashraf and Kamalji, thanks for joining us to give us a ground update. We'll come back to you as more details emerge. But